be edited because, so, hold on, let me get into a comfortable spot. So last night, I was playing on my Chromebook, and I was drawing. I was practicing digital art on my dad's tablet. And I go to pick up my Chromebook. I pick up my Chromebook, and then my screen completely glitches out, and now it's not working. So I don't know if the videos are going to be edited or not. So I'm sorry if they're not. If they are, then I'm probably editing on a phone or something. So today is just a talkative video. I wanted to start doing these like monthly videos about a certain topic. Marches was bullying and stuff, how I'm totally against it and what to do and stuff. If you guys missed that video, make sure to watch it. This one, I came up with a really good topic, and then I forgot about the topic, so I had to think of another one. But, I'm kind of in between. I'll tell you my opinion, like, second to last, because the last one's really long. I have opinions from a bunch of people that I asked on Instagram, and I asked my parents and my grandma. So yeah, the question is, do you think high school students should get the choice to not learn the basics of school and learn what they're going to college for? Actually, basically, I'm going to tell you my opinion now. I wrote my opinion down too. Okay, some of these people that I got the opinions from made a really good point. So, when you go to college, you're going to need some of the basics, but should we just be learning the required basics that we have to go to for college too? Because we have to go to college for regular like basics too. So should we be only learning the basics that we're going to be learning in college and the major that we're going to be going for, or the two majors? Doesn't matter. So my first opinion, I'm kind of in the middle. I might restate this opinion. So I said yes because then we can go to high school for the things that we want to learn, not what we have to get. Not what we have to learn or get forced to learn. So basically, math helps, like with like adding and subtracting and multiplying and dividing and stuff like that. Even though mainly adding and subtracting and stuff. So you should be learning some of the basics like English and math, because that depends on like what you're going to college for. Like if you're going to college for a teacher, you're going to need to learn all the basics. Depends on like, yeah, you're going to need to learn all the basics if you're going to be a teacher. Like I'm not going to be a teacher, so I don't really need to learn all the basics. I only need to really learn English and math. So yeah. So we're going to the top. This is my mom's opinion. So she said no, because children need to know the basics and they should be teaching kids financing, how to fill out a job application, not trigonometry or geometry. So she thinks instead of us learning how to do trigonometry and geometry, they should be teaching us financing and how to fill out a job application and stuff like that. My grandma's opinion was a little funny and a little stupid. So she said no, because then you could become a crackhead because you didn't learn anything in high school. That's not specifically true, because if you don't go to high school, you can get your GED and then go to college for whatever major. So yeah. And the people that have the Instagrams, I will be putting their Instagrams, possibly their Instagram names, on the screen. I'm trying my best. Yet again, I said I don't know if I'm going to be able to edit. So, yeah. So, Casey said, yes, if students know what they want to learn. Yeah, I already know what I want to learn. I want to learn animation / regular art or video game designing. So, Mason said, I don't think that most things they are teaching are pointless, and that they should teach you the things you will need when you're an adult, like to buy a house, how to build credit, etc. But I also think they should teach you some things for college. So I don't really know what you would need to learn for college, like how to apply for classes and stuff like that. Basically, just like that. Um, and I also agreed with that. I wrote an opinion on that too. I said, yes, I agree with that. They should teach you how to apply for like college classes and help you decide what your career is going to be. If you don't know what your career is going to be, somebody should be there to help you out, like your parents or a teacher or something. Michael said yes because we just learned something in high school that we don't even need to learn for our future lives. So if we learn about college, we'll have a better mindset on our future. 100% we will. If we learn about the things that we're going to college for, we'll be a step ahead and know what, basically the basic things to do for what career we're going to do. And then when we go to college, we'll learn more about that career and get better at it and have a better mindset on the future. My dad said, I think that high school should teach things like filing taxes, how to build a resume, and how to fill out a job application, how loans and credit work, and maybe citizenship basic laws, and some of how government really works and why they need to be informed. It's really, yeah, I agree with basically most of the opinions. Not my grandma's though, because hers is a little not true. I mean, like, if you don't go to college, yeah, you're not gonna like be anybody because you're not gonna have like an education or anything. But I mean, you can work at like McDonald's or something. That's still a job and stuff. That's still, yeah. And then David said, I think that we should learn about the things we need in reality, like learning about loans, how to buy cars, also things with mental health and all kinds of things that not all kids want to go to college for, but that's what we need. Yes. That so basically some of the people are basically getting this like you seeing some of the same like things that we need to be taught multiple times in different people's opinions and stuff. So Mia said no because I think high school is where you decide what you want to go to college for, and the extracurricular classes like art, band, programming, etc. are like where you experiment with what you want to do in the future. I 100% agree with that. That's the extracurriculars that make you do well. Besides the one that I'm doing right now, the study skills, which is really retarded. It doesn't really help you with anything, basically. That's an extracurricular that I think they should take off of that because you're not actually learning, like, how to study and stuff. So I think it would be best to just, I lost my train of thought. Just take that out because you're not even learning how to, like, study, like, how to take notes or anything like that. Like, you would think, oh, yeah, study skills. No, you're not learning about that. So we should go to college, but, like, we should learn, like, some of the basics, like English and math for the things that we have, the classes that we have to take in college, too. Because we're not just going for our majors, we're also going for other classes to be able to get to that major and stuff. So yeah, but I think they should take some of the other ones out and just make us do extracurriculars all 4 years just to see what we want to do and experiment and stuff. That would be better than just like not doing. Yeah, that would be way better if we just have extracurriculars and stuff. So my cousin Rachel said, the basics are what you're going to need for college because when you go into college, they're going to make you take college level English and math and everything like that. So that is a very valuable thing. So I am going to look up what college level like things you have to take, and I will like maybe I don't know, put it in the description or something, because I'm not going to look it up right now. I might look it up at the end of the video. I don't know. Might. So, Caitlin's opinion, my best friend's opinion, is really long. So, yeah. She said, well, it really depends. For instance, if they haven't really done well in school, they might need to learn the more basics to help them be somewhat successful later in life. But for those who've kept higher grades throughout their school years, they they could have the option of possibly learning what they want rather than the basics. If they were struggling from grade school and throughout middle school with a C plus or lower, then I say they have to learn more so the basics. So the basics, seeing as they probably wouldn't understand the newer things because everything builds upon another thing. Those who have kept mid B's to an A plus, they could possibly have the chance to learn what they want, but overall what people learn is already set out before they even begin that grade, so there can't be more, so a different option. So yeah. So basically, I agree with her. People that have had lower grades in grade school doesn't really matter. Well, it does matter because you have to go to for. They're getting you ready for middle school. Middle school is getting you ready for high school. High school is getting you ready for college. So, if they didn't have good grades in middle school and they still don't understand basically some of the basics, they need to be learning those and should not get the option to go ahead and choose, oh, I just want to go and just learn my college majors and stuff like that. Like, they shouldn't get a choice. And the people that have gotten higher grades, which I would count a C as a pretty good grade, but it should only be A's and B's. That should be basically people that have A's and B's should be able to choose if they want to learn, if they still want to learn the basics or if they don't want to learn the basics, because basically the A's and B's show that they understand the basics and they don't need to learn any more of that, so they can go on and learn different things and get more ready for college and just do the extracurriculars instead of doing the basics and stuff. So yeah. So I am going to look up right now on Google what basic school subjects do you need for college? Okay. So, I looked it up. So, no, I didn't want to know what the main classes are. Okay, 11 college courses you must take. Damn, what is this? Okay. So, hold on. Let me look at the ones that you have to take instead of the ones that... Okay. It said that they were going to show me the ones that you have to take. And it just shows me ones that you would want to take. Okay. Hold on. I think I found one. So... Okay, blah, blah, blah. So, basically they said you have to take all of them. So... Well, not all of them. They said English, writing, math, science, and stuff like that. So, basically you don't need all of them. So, I honestly agree with Caitlin too. I strongly agree with Caitlin and strongly agree with the other opinions. They should be teaching you other things, like adult things. Not that adult thing. I meant like financing, loans, how to buy a car, how to fill out a job application. But I agree with Caitlin too, because if you have like grades lower than a C, then you should not be able to choose to learn the basics or to not learn the basics and to learn something else, the major you're going to college for. And if you have A's and B's, I think you should be able to choose if you want to still learn the basics, because A's and B's show that you're understanding it. And I think if you have A's and B's, you should be able to choose whether or not I don't want to learn the basics. or if I want to learn my college major and that's all I want to learn. So, I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Make sure to smash that subscribe button. Hit the bell icon next to subscribe button to get notified when I post my videos. Make sure to stay positive. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me.